Little Red Compsognathus. You have heard the story about the girl in the hood, attacked by a wolf and then saved by the man who chops wood. But what you have never been told before is that actually it was a little red dinosaur. Yes, Little Red Riding Hood was a Compsognathus. Now we'll call her a Comp so your parents can read this. Now one day Grandma Comp was taken sick. She called her daughter, who said, "Get a grip." But Grandma cried and whined some more until Little Red was pushed through the door. Off to Grandma's house she skipped, with a basket full of goodies like cream that was whipped. Grandma lived on the other side of the wood, so Little Red Comp squelched through the mud. On the other side of the mud, someone was up to their old tricks. Oh no, it's the big bad Archaeopteryx. "Where are you going to, my little Comp?" as she licked her lips, ready to chomp. "My grandma's ill," Comp began to yelp. "She's really sick and she needs my help." "Where in these woods could your grandma be? Come on, little Comp, you can tell me." "My grandma lives down by the lake. Now I must run, I can't be late." Ark climbed a tree and soared across the wood. Little Red Comp didn't know she was up to no good. So as little Comp knocked on her grandma's door, she didn't think she'd see the Archaeopteryx no more. Now a strange voice that didn't sound like Granny said, "Come in, little Red Comp. Have you brought something yummy?" And as Grandma devoured all little Comp's snacks, little Comp thought, "There's something Grandma lacks." "Grandma, you seem ever so much bigger." I've been eating lots, so I don't get thinner." "Grandma, your coat looks darker than mine." "Well, we can't all keep clean all of the time." "Grandma, why are your eyes like deep dark pools?" "It's all the better to see Compsognathus fools." "Grandma, why are your teeth all pointy and sharp?" "They're all the better to tear you apart." Grandma had eaten all of the snacks. There were no more. Little Red Comp looked tastier than before. Grandma jumped and she started to bite, but Little Red Compsognathus put up a fight. "You are Grandma? No, you can't be. My grandma would never try to eat me." Little Red Comp started to run. She screamed, "Oh, Grandma, what have you done?" Ark was quick and started to chase. Now her and little Comp were face to face. But Little Red Comp was not a wuss. Her bites were nothing compared to the stomp of a diplodocus. And Dippy happened to be walking on by when he heard the screams and cries. That, he thought, is the sound of terror, and looking around, he thought he'd help that little fella. Ark was stomped into the floor, and with that, the threat was no more. Grandma Comp was eventually found, and luckily, she was safe and sound. But next time you see Grandma and think she's up to tricks, be careful your grandma is not an Archaeopteryx.